Hi, my name's June Morrow, and I help new coaches, facilitators, and other personal transformation workers connect with the confidence, the clarity, and the communication that they need to attract more clients and fulfill their callings. Now, when you think about the business you're in, when somebody says, what type of business are you in? You might want to say, oh, I'm in the business of whatever product it is that you sell or service it is that you sell. Or you might even think, I'm in the business of providing transformations, which you are. But ultimately, this isn't what you're selling. What you're selling is hope. And you're in the business of selling hope. You're selling hope to your clients and potential clients that they can alleviate their pain, that they can transform their lives, that they can get the results that they want. But how do you do that when times are tight, you haven't sold anything, and you're starting to lose hope in yourself? Because, they say, if you don't believe in yourself, how can others believe in you? Well, Dan Savage, who is a sex columnist, has something that he calls the 3 Gs of being a good partner. And this is being good, game, and giving. Well, just as there are 3 Gs that smooth the way for good sex, I believe that there are 3 Gs that smooth the way for good business. 3 Gs that you might think of as, at risk of sounding completely inappropriate, which this is going to, as a good lubricant, as something that makes it much easier for clients and those people that you really want to work with to slide right in there and make it easy for them to work with you and for you to work with them. So what are these 3 Gs? These 3 Gs that'll help you sell hope, hope to them, and hope to yourself. Well, the first G is give. Yes, give. We've all heard the saying, when you give, you get. And it's so true. When you give, you get. You get feedback, you get trust, you get experience. So give freely. Give a talk, give a sample section, give a some complimentary advice or a consultation. Now, don't give to the point where you're like exhausted and you never take time to replenish for yourself. But give, because giving is going to reduce the risk, the perceived risk of other people of investing in and working further with you. And we all know this. We've all gotten something free from somebody and then been like, I really like this person and I want to keep working with them. This is how it works. So give, give, give. The second G, be grateful. Nothing will make you lose hope faster than focusing on what you lack. But just as that glass is half empty, it's also half full. And at the very least, you frigging have a glass. So pause for a moment and reflect on everything good in your life. Appreciate the clients you do have, even if it's only been your mom or your sister. Appreciate the people who have shown interest. Appreciate, anything. Appreciate the lead. Appreciate people who are giving you free advice. Appreciate. As my friend Bonnie Chan says, what we thank, we bank, or something like that. It rhymes and it's thank and bank, and that's what you need to remember. What you're thankful for, what you thank, is what you're going to bank because it's what you're focusing on. So appreciate everything that you have because you already have everything you need to take the next step. You absolutely do. You might not have everything you need to take 3 steps from now, but you have everything you need to start taking those steps. The third G, generate good thoughts. Ultimately, none of us knows what the future is going to bring. And at the end of the day, all we have is, as they say in the musical Rent, no day but today. And it's so true. So what are you going to do with the time that you do have? Are you going to focus on the negative? Are you going to get stuck in worry and disasturbation? And I know this is just like, yeah, it's easy to say think positive, but then when it comes down to it, it's not always so easy. But on the whole, generate good thoughts. Notice where your thoughts are going. Notice if you're sinking into a spiral. Notice if you're assuming that what you see on the news or even what's happening in your life, if you're starting to assume that's all there is to life. Because I can tell you there isn't. I have been down. I have been suicidal. I have had, you never know it looking at me because I'm so friggin' cheerful, but I've had some really, really low moments. And in those moments, your mind wants to trick you. Your mind wants you to think that this negativity is all there is. That's your ego talking. right? And it is lying. It's lying because it's afraid of you taking risks. It's afraid of you stepping out of its comfort zone. It's afraid of dying. Your ego is afraid of dying. So, long way to say, generate good thoughts as much as possible. Notice when your brain is starting to slip and focus on something good. Because what we focus on ultimately is what we receive in life at the end of the day. So if you're having a problem with this, like, ask yourself, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? Then do that thing and repeat it. Do that thing or take the steps towards that thing. Make hope your business. Give yourself hope, give your clients hope every single day. Give. Be grateful. Generate good thoughts. What we focus on is what comes back to us. Focus on the good.